Okay, so what have we got going on here? We are going to make sim golf great again. That's what we're going to do. I am back to actually do hopefully a useful video. I don't do these, do I? Anymore. The whole channel was based on these way back when. I am going to compare my GC2 with my GC3, and anyone that has seen the channel knows that I am currently selling my GC2, an HMT that I've had for 9 years, maybe more. And I've been delighted with it. Love it. And I think it's brilliant. But GC2 lately has got bad press. It's all like, back in the day, it was like people struggling with putting, or you've been skyjacked. And then it was like, it's always, oh, get yourself a GC2. That's the best thing for putting. And then suddenly, now there's the new launch monitors, the Unicores, the GC3 quads. The GC2 has become the laughing stock. It's like, oh, you got GC2. Oh, terrible for putting. It's not. It's a really reliable unit. Is it as good as the GC3 or the quad, for example, or the Unicore for putting? I don't know. Let's have a look. The general feeling might be that the GC3 will get a few more 0.0s than the GC2 will, but there are putters out there like Thin Man get astonishingly good results with GC2. I'd say I was a good putter. I got good results with GC2. And as a sim golfer, it's those 30-foot straight putts. You want the launch monitor to give you a straight read as often as possible. Now, if you push it 1 degree right and it gives you a straight read, that's not really a good thing because it's inaccuracy, but you might get lucky with it from time to time. We all on sim golf sink more putts than we should. We get a perfect read every single time. You don't get any bobbles on the green. It's just how it is. But I'm going to go and hit shots with both. Before I get on to, let me talk you through the setup. So, in the screen, on the far right-hand side, you've got FSX. Let me move the golf ball. You've got FSX. In the middle of the screen, middle left, you've got GS Pro. FSX is showing the results from the GC3. You'll see that I've then shown you in big letters what the ball speed, launch angle, and push-pull are. They're the key things for putting. You don't want much launch angle because obviously that shows that it's launched high. And in general, GS Pro, for example, won't have any problem with a little bit of launch angle, which probably is accurate because the putter does have a bit of loft. Whereas if you do start getting like 5 degrees, 6 degrees, or maybe 7 or more, then you start getting funny things where the ball's like grabbing on the green if you do a lot of long putts from off the green, like I do, because I can't chip. In the setup on the mat, if you look at the webcam, I've got the GC3 down here running in right-handed mode. Let me go around there. That's running in right-handed mode, even though I'm putting left-handed with a broomstick, I know. Yeah, you couldn't make it up. Over on the other side, we've got the GC2. I've disconnected HMT so it doesn't have an issue with trying to read the ball, which it can do. That is directly opposite the GC3. That is in left-handed mode. Well, there's no mode you set it, but I will be hitting the ball as if being in a left-handed position. And occasionally they interfere with each other and they don't get a read. But when they get a read, I'm going to tell you what I think I've done. I've got a laser pointer at the back, which I've aligned through the golf ball to the screen. So when I hit putts, if I can see that the laser line stays on the golf ball the whole way, I can say it's a straight putt. If it deviates a tiny bit, I'll say it's a tiny bit right, tiny bit left. I've got a bit of a bobbly mat. I'm not doing this on a perfectly flat surface, which will annoy people out there. But I'm going to basically award a point for which one gets it more accurate based on what I'm seeing. And I'll hit enough shots that we get a measure. If they're close within, let's say, 0.3, I'll probably say if they're within 0.3 of each other, I can't tell the difference, so I'm not going to award a point. But I'll be doing it as fairly as I can. And we'll just see how often the GC2 or GC3, according to my test, gets it right. Just for people who might be interested, I'm going to hit a few full wedges with both. Let's see if some get red. Just so you can kind of see, I've never actually seen a comparison video between the two. I've got a 50-degree wedge. My positioning's a bit compromised. Did they both launch? Let me have a look at the data. I can only really tell from the data. I don't think they did. No, they didn't. GC2, I don't think launched. Let's have a look. That's gone. So, just talking you through the numbers, we got a ball speed of 80 versus 79.8. The first one I'm reading is GC2. Launch angle 30.7 versus 31.8. It could be a slight difference there on the fact that the GC3 has been calibrated, the accelerometer has been calibrated, and the GC2 is now over the other side from where it normally is. I'm not fussed about 1 degree. 1.9 right, 2.1 right, sorry, 2.1 on the GC2, 1.9 right. Yes, you can see the data on the screen anyhow, so I don't know why I'm reading it out. Interesting spin. I haven't actually looked at spin. Fair bit of difference in spin. GC2 is showing more, almost double, and backspin 8,500 give or take, 8,450. Yeah, do another one. That went just right of centre, no doubt about that. 2.6 right GC2, 2.5 right GC3. Side spin numbers damn near identical. Backspin damn near identical. Speed identical. So absolutely perfect read. Just for interest, I'll try and hit a few other clubs in case people find this interesting. They might not. 7-9. I don't know why I don't like seeing that laser there. Most people have turn in their swing, couldn't do this. As it is, I only throw my arms at it, so this doesn't actually make that much difference to me. I think I could play a full round like this and do quite well. That's a slice. Slightly right and slice. Still not being read. Maybe the G2 doesn't like this so much. Oh, that's a shame. So it didn't mind the wedges. Doesn't like the slightly longer clubs. Let's have one more go. I'll get on to the putting anyhow. We're not here for this. No, not getting the one last attempt. Not managed to get a 7-iron red. Rather annoyingly. Let me just stand. Yeah, I think the shaft must be just getting in the way of the ball at impact probably, and not liking it. Oh well, so much for that. Maybe that's why people haven't done it. Get on to the putting. Here we go. First putt coming up. Just mid-range putts. I'll tell you what I think I would hit this in the sim. 6 foot, no, probably the 6 to 8 foot putt. 1 degree left on the GC2 and GC3 2.5 left. I actually forgot to watch the laser line. It definitely finished left of centre at the end, but I didn't know if it did as it went along. So not going to award a point because I wasn't paying attention. Let me concentrate. Ball is in the middle of the laser line. That's left, definitely left. 1.4 left GC2, 3 left GC3. I'm not going to award a point because I don't know which is more accurate. I can assure you, as a sim golfer, I would rather have got the GC2 read. It was straighter. Nope, didn't read it. I can tell when the GC2 reads it because you hear the flash firing. Okay, that's left. 3.6 left GC3. 3.4 left GC2. Both of them very consistent and both of them got it absolutely nailed down. It was left, well left. Try and hit a straight hug. Just left, tiny bit left. 1.3 left on the GC3 and 0.3 right on the GC2. I'm actually going to award that to the GC3. I would want the GC2 read, but there's no doubt at all about it, that went left. The GC3 got it accurately. That's dead straight. 0.4 left GC2, 0.0 GC3. I'm going to have to give it to the GC3, even though I'd be delighted with the GC2. I almost want to award a point each there, because they're both very good reads. That's a bit left. 0.8 left on the GC2, 2.8 left on the GC3. So again, I can't award it because I'm not good enough to know which it was. My gut feel is it was probably more than 0.8 left. Whether it was 2.8 left, I don't know. I would have preferred the GC2 read again. So the GC2 actually giving the more forgiving read. That's dead straight. 0.1 GC2, 1.5 left on the GC3. No doubt about it, the GC2 gets that one. because I hit that, the laser line stayed the whole way down. Again, nice firm one. Read it. I read it, dead straight. 0.7 GC2, 0.1 GC3. So astounding victory for the GC3 there. So again, I wouldn't be that upset with the GC2 read. So it's 3-1, and I don't know why I've got a apostrophe in there. Let's tidy that up. Small putt, little 4-footer. Didn't read it. Little 4-footer, 0.0 GC2 it's straight, 1.6 left. GC3. GC2 gets that one. Another little one. Bit left. 0.2 GC2. 1 point, what was it? No. 2.7 GC3. GC2 can have that one. But actually, no, there's a bit left. GC2, I'm going to leave it blank. GC2 is the read I would have wanted as a sim golfer. Not sure it was the correct read though. Oh, didn't read it. That would have been a straight putt. Again, you know, the ball deviates a bit on the mat, not significantly. Go firm putt. There you go, lasered all the way. 2.2 right on the GC2, 0.7 left on the GC3. GC3 is definitely more correct. That followed it the whole way and was a firm one. So 4-2. I'm going to go on till someone gets 10. I've got to do enough of these, otherwise it's no point me setting it all up. Again, dead straight, nothing wrong with that. 0.6 right on the GC2, 0.3 left on the GC3. GC3 would have it, but it's within 0.3 and they're both good. I'm not going to give a point. They're both good and I can't tell if it was 0.3. That was another good putt. Miracle I can actually hit them straight. All my issues. Tiniest bit right, tiniest bit right. 1.8 right on the GC3, 2.4 right on the GC2. I'm going to give it to the GC3 because I don't even think it was that 1.8. I think it was straighter than that. It was just a tiny bit right. So 5-2 to the GC3. That's a straight putt again. It's a good one. 1.2 right GC2, 1.2 left GC3. No one's getting that point when I felt it was a straight putt. Dead straight again. 0.9 right on the GC2, 0.1 left on the GC3. Again, they're two good reads, but I'm going to give it to the GC3, no doubt about it. 6-2 up. They're both good reads. Let's go again. That's right, no doubt about it. 4.2 right on the GC2, 2.5 right on the GC3. Can it have been 4.2? Probably not, but I don't know. It could have been 3 something, and therefore I can't judge. You know, the laser had gone by the time it had got to anywhere near the screen. Yep. Straight putt. 1 left on the GC2, 1.6 left on the GC3. That's the win for the GC2. People are going to hate this, I know. I absolutely know it, but tell me if somebody likes it. Please, makes it worthwhile doing it. Let's go again. Little putt, 8-footer. There's an 8-footer, dead straight. 2.1 on the GC2 right. It's showing 0.5 left on the GC3. No doubt about it, that was a good putt. GC2 might have missed it. GC3 would have holed it. obviously you get some forgiveness. Oh, by the way, I've turned off the HLA forgiveness in GS Pro so that you actually see the raw HLA value. If I'd left the forgiveness on, then it would have shown the GS Pro value, where it gives a bit of massaging. Straight, but tiniest bit right. Tiniest bit right. 0.5 right on the GC2 sounds perfect. 1.2 right. It's good. It's good as well. I'm going to give that to the GC2. Tiny. It was tiniest bit right. It really wasn't much. But then, no, 1 degree. I can't tell. 0.5 versus 1.2. What if it was 0.7 or 0.8? I really don't know. That's straight. Same putt as last time. 2.7 right. GC2 says 0.6 right. GC3. So again, GC3 gets that win. 8-3. Go for a 20-foot putt. Straight. I hit that straight. 0.4 right on the GC2. 0.1 left on the GC3. Good putt. And I said these could be misaligned by 0.1, 0.2. You saw with the first couple of wedges, they're pretty damn close. No one gets that one. They're both very good reads. Let's do another 20-footer. Straight again. 0.2 left on the GC2. 1.9 left on the GC3. It's a win for the GC2. Win for the old timers. Now that I'm an old boy, I kind of feel I've got to side with the old timers. Come on, GC2. Not because I'm trying to sell it, honestly. That's about a 10-footer. Good putt again. 2.3 right on the GC2. 0.3 left on the GC3, I'm afraid. We were not afraid about it, but GC3 takes that one. It's up to 9. In the wind to 10. Let's do a big putt. 55 feet. Slightly there. I don't think it read it. Didn't read it. I would have said slightly left, but it's difficult to tell when I can't see the laser and I don't have any marker on the screen. What did GC3 say? I would have said about 1 degree left, but I don't know. 2 degrees left. Yeah, makes sense. Try it again. Tiniest bit left. Oh, I didn't read it again. 1.3 left. Yeah, well done, GC3. But you're not getting any points because the GC2 is not reading it. Tiniest bit right. No, doesn't like the fast ones. I think the infrared flashes might interfere with each other. Let's just move it a bit further forward. See. Couldn't tell. Oh, I read it. 0.3 left, 1.7 left. I haven't got a clue. The laser, it's hard to track the laser. We'll go back to where we were. 15-footer. Yeah, laser the whole way. It was less than 15 feet. That was more like an 8-footer. 2.3 right on the GC2. 0.1 right on the GC3. So the GC3 has it 10-4. But there's a lot of reads in there that were good for both, and I hope that's useful for somebody. I'll just go back and hit a wedge so people can feel comfortable that the alignment hasn't been knocked mid video. So I'm trying to be scientific as best I can. I can get one to read. I don't need to. Maybe if I lean back. Nope. How come I got them to read first time round? Must have done something different. Maybe it's slightly different in the window. Oh well, can't seem to get the wedges to read. That wasn't the point of the video, was it? I'm about to go live, and then I'll let people chip in if anyone wants to with... No, we're not getting anything now. Gonna go live, and then let people chip in with any suggestions. Can I do that while I'm on the same stream? Here's a test. I think I probably can. I'll try. I can always edit the video, can't I? Yeah, let's give it a go. This is getting dangerous now. I'm well out my comfort zone here. You need to set up broadcast, that's fine. My internet's so bad anyhow, it may not actually work. V8BURBLE live. GC2 versus GC3 putting test. The latency, I don't know. Just create it and start streaming, yeah? What's the worst that can happen? What is the worst that can happen? Let me get in an SGT lobby. SGT lobby 1. Oh no, I clicked on something in Discord. I didn't mean to. Yeah, this bit of the video you might want to just skip because I haven't got the foggiest what I'm doing here. But anyhow, I'll just put a message into the main channel that I'm doing this, and then I might get some people come in here. Possible. Where's the main channel? I've lost the main channel. There we go. I'm live in lobby 1 doing a G2V GC3 putting test. If anyone wants to jump in and chat. Let's see what happens. What is the worst that can happen? All depends who jumps in, I guess. This isn't going to work, so I'm going to have to share my screen, and that will kill the bandwidth. Let's try. What's the worst that can happen? OBS, go live. No, it's not OBS. I need to. What is the view I have to go to? There's a way I can do it. View, not full screen. It's view, multi-view, full screen. No. No. Share that. Yes. No, that's got like 3 different screens. Oh, I can't do it. How do I do it? OBS. I've ruined this video now. Anyone that didn't know. Full screen interface. No, it's not that. There we go. Full screen interface. Why is that still showing that multi-view? What is that about? I don't know what that is, that multi-view. Oh dear, it's all gone a bit wrong. It's not working, I'm stopping that. Sorry guys, what a rubbish stream.